Previously on Tech Makeover.
Those paper order takers, that's gotta go. If we're gonna turn tables really fast for these guys, they need to have the team members when they need them, that's when I work, and they need to be able to take orders and process them quickly. That's Intuit QuickBooks Point of Sale powered by Revel Systems. That's coming next.
I'm not the most tech-savvy guy in the world. I know how to use a computer. I know how to use our POS system that we have now. We know there's products out there, but we just don't know what the technology is. It would be really great if somebody could come in and explain to us what's out there so we know what to use to help our business get better.
When it comes to technology, I'm not the best at it, and I never have been. But when I know it can make me money, I'll take the time to figure it out and use all the tools I can get from it.
It's time for a Tech Makeover.
So here we are on Friday, and it was so amazing to have the CSM team from Revel available to me to help me really pull off this tall order. They were fantastic to work with. They listened to the client's needs. They listened to what I was telling them and guiding them how we needed the system set up, and they implemented it in just record time.
All right, we're gonna start with getting the surge protector put in so that we have the power ports needed for every piece of the terminal. Everything we're putting in is network-based equipment, so it's running off of an IP address on the network and plugging into a common switch so that that station can communicate wirelessly whether there's internet or not.
So guys, it's been a really productive week. We've got a lot of systems installed. We've got some new tools for you to use. We also employed When I Work, and yesterday that was kind of put to the test, right? How did that go?
It was great that we could just, with one swift click, we could call everybody and let everybody know that we needed them to work. It's a lot quicker than it used to be, I can tell you that for sure.
Excellent. Okay, so True IT and the Revel CSM team have just about finished their work. We're going to be able to launch tonight. That was the deadline you gave me, and we've made it happen. So they've installed 4 Wi-Fi booster access points. We've got 5 fixed point of sale stations behind the bar, and we've got 8 tablets for your servers to carry around. The last piece of the puzzle is going to be to get your team trained. So the Revel CSM team is going to be coming in, training your servers, training your bartenders, training the back office, that's you guys, and then everything should come together. So tonight is it, we're going live.
Let's get to work and get all these things working together and see how it makes out.
Training with technology is something especially this new to us. It's challenging and it's hard.
All right, Brad and Steve, we've installed your guys' main terminals. Now these are your handheld mobile order takers that your staff's gonna be able to have. It's an iPad mini, it's a case with a palm grip and a card swipe on the side so that you can go anywhere in this bar and start taking orders and swiping credit cards.
I was surprised how user-friendly the iPads were. Even the employees, once they got them, they couldn't stop pressing the buttons and seeing how it all works. And I think they're gonna even be able to upsell them more stuff because it's easier for them. They're gonna be looking for stuff to do because they're saving so much time.
So every server is gonna log in, and when they log in, you're gonna know who's on the system under their PIN. So you can have server competitions, you can know who's doing things on the system, and when they go and start placing orders, they're gonna be able to just start jumping around on the patio, saying that there's 2 guests at a table. We're gonna get them some fast bar items, some beers for seat 1. If you don't want to do seat prompting, you don't have to. The system's fully customizable.
We like to serve drinks out on the street and all the way back into the courtyard. What kind of range do these have?
Well, that's why we brought in that networking. We put in such a robust network that's gonna give you all full coverage in the bar, in the courtyard, and that coverage is gonna spill out onto Bourbon Street. So anything in front of your building will be no problem for that order to go right into your kitchen.
That's great.
It won't affect the speed either.
Won't affect the speed one bit.
When they pay with a credit card and there's no paper, how do they sign?
They get to sign right on the screen, and they even get to email themselves the receipt if they want, so you can be perfectly paperless and green.
And we have their emails to advertise to them.
It adds it right into the CRM.
That's a nice little bonus there.
I think this is really going to set Spirits on Bourbon Street apart from the other bars in the area because they have state-of-the-art technology. Their customers that come in there are going to see these tablets in the hands of the servers being very versatile and wireless. There's no more writing tickets and carrying them up to the bar to get processed. Those orders are getting processed immediately. And the customers are going to know they're going to get their drinks faster, they're going to get their food faster, and they're going to get in and out of there quicker. So Steve, Brad, you guys have had your training with Alex from the CSM Revel team, and now you've got your new toys. Tell me what you think.
I'm excited about it. Kind of looking, there's a few things we got to change on here. There's some prices wrong, the tax rate's wrong. We got some stuff we still have to work on.
Right. Also some modifiers that go with the food and the drinks. We still need some fine tuning before we're really ready to flip the switch and go rolling one on this thing.
Every implementation has its bumps. We had one in the middle of the point of sale implementation. Now, notice how Patricia's staying calm. She's standing in the gap between the implementation teams and the bar owners. And her confidence, her calm, and her empathetic reassurances that we were gonna make it right kept Brad and Steve from going off the ledge.
If you had to make these changes in your old POS system, how long would we be looking at?
Well, it would have taken hours. That's why I'm so concerned about it right now.
Right. So you can go in on these devices or on the master screen, and you can go in and one at a time change those prices and those modifiers. But there's another way we can do this a lot faster. We can export the whole list out to Excel, make bulk changes in Excel, and re-import it back in, and we'll be done in minutes.
Anytime you put in a new system like that, there's always going to be some challenges and some stuff that just isn't right you have to tweak for your individual business. And we've been lucky enough to have these professionals here with us to show us and walk us through, and they've been able to fix everything and fix everything surprisingly fast.
All right, you guys, technology's been installed, software's been programmed, you guys have been trained, your staff is trained, everything's done on our part. Now the ball's in your court. Are you ready to fly?
I feel great about it. It's Friday night, let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
During this episode, we saw a ProAdvisor making a big difference in the life of her clients. And she did this because she had the skills not just to manage the technology, but to manage the client relationship. At Woodard Institute, our premier coaching program, we get you beyond the what you should do and the why you should do it, to the cutting edge how to be a future-ready practice, how to manage difficult client situations, and how to accelerate your practice into the future. So join Woodard Institute today to take your practice to the next level.